this episode of our AI-powered news program, we present the following headlines. Important messages from President Berdimuhammedov of Turkmenistan at the EU Central Asia Summit. Presidents of Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan meet. President of Turkmenistan meets with the President of the European Commission. President of Turkmenistan meets with the President of the European Council. Dear viewers, we now move on to the details of our news. Important messages from President Berdimuhammedov of Turkmenistan at the EU Central Asia Summit. Speaking at the inaugural Central Asia-European Union Summit held in Tashkent, President of Turkmenistan, Serdar Berdimuhammedov emphasized the importance of ensuring regional peace, security and stability, reaffirming Turkmenistan's commitment to its permanent neutrality status. We see Central Asia as a peaceful, economically attractive and geopolitically neutral region, said Berdimuhammedov. He also highlighted the recent adoption of the UN General Assembly resolution on Turkmenistan's permanent neutrality, co-sponsored by 67 countries, and expressed gratitude to those who supported it. The President further stated Turkmenistan's readiness to expand cooperation with the European Union in the fields of energy and transport. He mentioned that Turkmenistan is prepared to export electricity to Europe and is open to joint projects in wind, solar and hydrogen energy, stressing the importance of transport and communication projects across the Caspian Sea. He invited European companies to engage in the Turkmen market. On education and cultural cooperation, Berdimuhammedov praised ongoing Erasmus Plus programs and proposed strengthening vocational education and developing joint scientific projects in archaeology, history and cultural heritage. Presidents of Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan meet. President of Turkmenistan Serdar Berdimuhammedov met with President Shavkat Mirziyoyev in Samarkand during his visit to Uzbekistan for the Central Asia-European Union Summit. During the meeting, the two leaders expressed satisfaction with the current level of their historic friendship and neighborly relations, emphasizing the rapid development of cooperation in the fields of energy, transportation, agriculture, chemistry, and electricity. They highlighted the importance of joint efforts to establish regional transport and energy corridors in support of stability and sustainable development in Central Asia. President Berdimuhammedov also conveyed the greetings of Turkmenistan's national leader and chairman of the Halk Maslahati, Gahriman Arkadag, and reaffirmed their commitment to further strengthening bilateral cooperation. President of Turkmenistan meets with President of the European Commission. During his visit to Samarkand for the Central Asia-European Union Summit held in Uzbekistan, President of Turkmenistan Serdar Berdimuhammedov met with President of the European Commission Ursula von der Leyen. In their meeting, both sides emphasized that the summit provided a valuable opportunity to assess bilateral and multilateral cooperation and to further develop relations between Central Asia and the European Union. President Berdimuhammedov highlighted Turkmenistan's strong commitment to strengthening mutually beneficial relations with the EU, noting the country's openness to cooperation in areas such as green energy policies, the implementation of new technologies, and the development of sustainable energy resources. President Ursula von der Leyen reaffirmed the European Union's willingness to enhance its multifaceted cooperation with Central Asian countries, including Turkmenistan. President of Turkmenistan meets with President of the European Council. President of Turkmenistan Serdar Berdimuhammedov, who is in Uzbekistan to attend the Central Asia-European Union Summit, met with President of the European Council Antonio Costa. During the meeting, both sides expressed satisfaction in evaluating the current state of cooperation and exploring future opportunities. President Berdimuhammedov emphasized Turkmenistan's strong commitment to enhancing cooperation with the European Union in political, economic, cultural, and transport sectors, stating his belief that the meeting would further deepen multilateral relations. It was noted that political and diplomatic relations between Turkmenistan and the EU have intensified significantly in recent years, and Costa highlighted the importance of the recent Central Asia-EU Foreign Ministers meeting held in Ashgabat. President of Turkmenistan meets with President of the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. President of Turkmenistan Serdar Berdimuhammedov met with President of the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, EBRD, Odile Renaud-Basso in Samarkand on the sidelines of the Central Asia-European Union Summit hosted by Uzbekistan. During the meeting, both sides highlighted the productive nature of the long-standing cooperation between Turkmenistan and the bank. President Berdimuhammedov emphasized that Turkmenistan places great importance on collaboration with international financial institutions as part of its economic development strategy. He noted that there are broad opportunities for EBRD participation in sustainable projects across the energy, transport, and agriculture sectors, particularly in areas such as green energy and efficient water resource management. The President also stressed the need to enhance financing and advisory services for small and medium-sized enterprises. He reaffirmed Turkmenistan's readiness to further expand mutually beneficial cooperation with the EBRD. At the conclusion of the meeting, both sides expressed confidence in the continued success of their partnership. That's all for AI Turkmenistan News. Don't forget to follow us for more updates. See you next time.